How is everyone doing today? I really do hope that you all are doing very well today. And yeah, it's a very, very nice day out today. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing very well from yesterday. Um, had a nice time at my house yesterday. As some of y'all saw, my bedroom was not really touched, which was very surprising. I was actually very surprised to see that nobody really messed with anything in my bedroom. I bet they're waiting until I actually get home to do that, so I don't know, we'll see. But yep, I think they're actually waiting until I actually get home to mess the place up, so we'll definitely see. But for right now, yeah, we are going to go ahead and get started here, wait until a couple people get on here, then we're going to do the day one outlook video, since that's what I have to do. We currently have WASH on over there. And then, yep, so there's Baltimore on. So we're going to get to the day one outlook in a minute. I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to make the video for my other channel. First of all, let's go ahead and check out here to see what it looks like out here. And it looks like, to me, we got very partly sunny skies today. So, yeah, I'm actually going to open these for light purposes today. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and shut those. But I'm going to open those for light purposes today. That's what I'm going to do today. So, I'll close these when I'm done, since that's what my grandparents want me to do. But in the meantime, we'll let a little bit of light in today, this morning. So there we go. I kind of have gotten a little bit bored of not having those open. So now that we have the windows open, not really, but, you know, curtains open, we at least, you're volunteering right now? What the heck, it's Monday. But anyhow, but yep, we have those open for light purposes today. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to make the day one outlook. Let's go ahead and take a look at the day one outlook before I actually go ahead and do the video. Okay, here we go. The day one outlook here. Apparently Google decides to reset on me. That's fine. Oh, come on, it's 87 degrees for you. What the hell? Thank you. Anyway, they went west over there. So it looks like we got a flash flood warning now. Come on, load, would ya? I didn't even reset you yet, but I will be in a minute. Thank you. Okay. Go to the SPC. Thank you. Go to the day one outlook. Holy shit. Thank you for acting up yet again. No. Okay, that was me that time. Okay, this song's annoying. Okay. Keep WLTF there. So this is our marginal today. So, excuse me. So maybe I'll be up here doing some severe weather. Which reminds me, I still have to do June 28th stuff. I still have to edit alerts from June 28th. I can't believe I waited this long to get that out there. I could have done it yesterday, but I didn't have the time. So anyway, today I'm going to definitely have to get this done before, hopefully, the severe weather this afternoon. I'm going to try to get as far as I can with it. But yeah, but anyway, this is today's day one outlook. We got one out here in Oregon and a little bit of California. Looks like we got one down here in parts of Arizona and New Mexico. And we've got parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, a little bit of Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, a little bit of Kansas, parts of Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, D.C., Pennsylvania, a little bit of New Jersey, Delaware, and looks like Michigan and New York State all have a marginal today. So that's what my day one outlook is going to be on today. So may as well, we'll see if we get any alerts today for me. Not sure if I'm going to be available, but maybe I'll try it and see. But in the meantime, we're going to do the day one outlook for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Christmas intro reveal. Because I honestly forgot that I had to do that last week. So, I'm going to reset this thing. I forgot I had to do the Christmas intro reveal that last week. Why did I forget that? So here's the iPad having to reset. So anyway, you're in the marginal. I am in the marginal too. Oh, Chicago alerts. It is possible they may issue stuff today. It is possible. Looks like we got a busier day tomorrow, so unfortunately. But still, I kind of really want to know what the heck's gonna happen here. So we'll see. Will I get alerts today? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and um, get the video on. Okay, so you can see me at least a little bit. So here we go. Let's see how this performs today. Okay, we're good. I thought it knocked over. Okay, now I just need to go ahead and do the thing. Okay, didn't ask. Oh, I didn't ask for that. Oh, great. Now I need to... Okay, cool. Before we get started, I need to put the live mode. The Weather USA stuff, because evidently I don't want to, let's see. Come on. Hello? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm okay now. I can now do the day one upload video. So here we go. We're gonna do that right now. Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today is Monday, June 30th, 2025 at 10:27. And today we have our, oh, there's our Alert WX. Anyway, today we have our day one outlook to look at for today. So, let's see what it looks like for today. So today we have two different marginals. We have this marginal over here out west in parts of California and Oregon. We have this marginal down here in parts of Arizona and New Mexico. And we do have this main marginal, that is for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Illinois, a little bit of Iowa, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia, Virginia, D.C., Maryland, Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and New York State. So we do have those areas under marginal risk. So we have Chicago, Philadelphia, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Columbus under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for today. No tornado risk for today, so that is very interesting. No tornado risk for today, so that is good to see though. Going into the damaging wind risk, we've got a 5% for parts of California and Oregon. We have another 5% that encompasses parts of Arizona and New Mexico. And we have a 5% that extends from Texas to Oklahoma, Arkansas, a little bit of Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, parts of Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia, Maryland, D.C., Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and New York State having a 5% wind risk. So, we got a lot of areas having a wind risk today. So, we have Chicago, Philadelphia, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Columbus under the 5%. So, we could see damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 mile per hour possible today. So please be mindful wherever you may be, you may have a wind gust for today of at least 60 or 70 miles per hour. Going into the hail risk for today, we've got a 5% that's for parts of Texas and Oklahoma, a little bit of Arkansas, a little bit of Kansas, and just a tiny bit of Arkansas. So we do have those states under a 5% hail risk. So we have Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, Lawton, and Broken Arrow under the 5%. So we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible out of this system today. But for any of the rest areas, we do not have any 5% for any of the other areas we have today. It's mainly a wind risk, marginal risk today. So let's see what we've got for today's marginal. Today's, not marginal, summary. Our summary says isolated severe thunderstorms are possible across portions of the southern plains into the Midwest and the Mid-Atlantic, and in parts of the desert Southwest, and also in adjacent parts of southern Oregon, and Northern California today. So there you have it. I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. There's today's wind risk. There's today's wind risk. No tornado risk today, so that is very good to see. We do not have a tornado risk today. And there's today's day one outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. Even though they are marginals, you never know what these storms could pull off in these marginals. So you may want to stay weather aware and stay safe just to make sure that they're not going to do anything crazy. But I'm sure in some places they will probably pull something crazy. So remain weather aware and safe. But anyway, I hope you have a great day today. And I would most likely will not be available for the day 2 outlook. Actually, you know what? I might make the attempt of it, but I don't think so. So Johnny Thunder, EAS, and Web will be filling in for me for the day 2 outlook for today because I do have a video I need to make for my other channel. But anyway, I do hope you have a great day and stay weather aware and stay safe. Until then, take care. Okay, so there was the day one outlook. So I do hope you have at least have behaved. I really do hope you behaved because yeah. So anyway, there's the WLTF right there. And to me, I feel like it's brighter over here. I feel like it is brighter over here. For some reason, I feel like it's brighter over here. I don't know why I feel like that, but it feels like brighter over here. But the sun is over there, though. You can see part of the roof over there is a little bit sunny, so the sun is over there. That's where the sun is, but the sun is behind us. But yeah. But anyway, now that I have the video recorded, now I can go ahead and upload it. And then, after that, once I know the video is uploaded, we can go and do the intro reveal for the Christmas stuff, because July starts tomorrow. So, yeah. July starts tomorrow. So, let's go ahead and see what we've got. Uh-oh, it looks like I'm starting to get my EAS catches on my iPad. I don't want that. Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today is Monday, June 30th. And I don't think no one sent me messages during the video. Okay, there's an email that came in, but that's okay. Doesn't look like there's any messages there that popped up, though, so that's good. Okay, so let me go ahead and today's day one outlook. Okay, 6/30/25. Oh, come on. I want to make sure you're not going to do any stupid stuff, YouTube. Today's day one outlook. Nope, you decided not to put the space between the outlook and the date. Come on, I put the space there. 6/30/25. That's what today's date is. There we go, that looks a lot better. Put that over there, and then... Okay. And hopefully it starts uploading. So, in the meantime, I'll put on my replay just to see what it's going to look like here. Okay, excuse me. So once the video is uploaded, I will then go ahead and do the intro reveal.
So what's the best instrument to pick up as a complete novice? This is going to be a surprise to you. Do what Jimi Hendrix did. Start on the ukulele. Another way to de-stress is to write about it. Offload your thoughts onto a piece of paper, and it will stop the rumination, also known as worry. Restaurant servers who copy their customers' behavior, they get double the tips of servers who don't do that.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
John Tesh, starting at 7 p.m. Sunday through Friday on today's 97.5.
Make it a Del Grosso's Day at the home of family fun and famous food, where you can enjoy the thrills and spills of the
Okay. There's WASH. So put WASH on. But yeah, so anyway, good thing you do not miss the intro. Yeah. So we're having the intro review. I'm going to wait until the video is uploaded. But anyway, in the meantime, let's go ahead. And at 310 yesterday, it did get sort of charged. I mean, it got a pretty good amount of charge. I didn't think it would charge to where it would get 3 bars. But, yeah, I did not think it would... Oh, there we go. Now it just dropped to 2. So, yeah, as you can see. But, there we go. It's going to say. But I did not expect it to charge to 3 bars. But yeah, I did not expect it to charge it to 3 bars of, how often I was home yesterday. So, anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and maybe plug this in. And maybe if the severe weather allows today, I'm going to try to see if I can solar crank this. And I can also see if I can manually crank this too. I might have to do that a couple times during this, so please don't mind me. I'm going to try to at least give it a little bit of a charge. Because it only got the tad of like 75. Maybe it goes to all 3 when it's 75% or higher. I don't know how it is, but I don't know. But anyway, in the meantime, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, but yep, that's basically what it is. Oh, and the ER40 or ER10 VP, I pretty much had to take a battery out yesterday because, well, it basically died. I'll show you when I hook up the other battery. Oh, come on, the batteries have died finally, sort of. And if I can ever get this guy in here, that would be nice. This guy like does not want to go in here. Oh wow, the video uploaded quick. Okay then. Well then. Please don't. There we go. So this thing is basically dead. So I'm gonna have to try to get new batteries for this thing. Since nothing's going to work. So there you go. But this thing ain't gonna work really. As you can see, pretty much these are dead. So this is not gonna turn on anymore when I try to, and stuff like that. So yeah, this thing is basically dead, and I don't think it's even going to go to the normalcy. So anyway, well, guess what? I guess I get to do now. Now that my grandparents have fast internet, and my video was able to upload really quick today, thanks to my grandparents' fast internet. So yeah, these things are done for. These batteries are nothing now. So I can't turn this thing on. So yeah, but that's okay. So it don't turn on anymore. So let's see. So I'm gonna film a lot more elevators, and let's see. Okay, so finally film a lot more elevators in July. That sounds fun, pretty cool. But yep, this thing is dead now, as you can see. So I cannot use that anymore. So, and these batteries are really hard to get out because they don't want to get out. Like, I seriously need to like get something else to get them out because holy crap. I will say, oh good, I actually got the other ones out. Now I got one out. I couldn't get the middle one. I was only able to get the middle one out yesterday, but I was able to now. Now they don't want to come out at all. Really odd. I hate how sometimes Midland has these batteries. It's annoying. But now I have to replace these with something else, and yeah, this is just annoying. I hate how I... Oh my god. Seriously. I'm tired of this stuff. Alright, now you're in commercial. Cool. Here's WLTF. Yeah, I'd like to replace these batteries, but I can't. Actually, I don't think I can actually replace the batteries. Because, well, it ain't gonna go. It ain't coming out. I can try my hardest, but these batteries ain't wanting to come out. Like, seriously, you're dead now, and you don't want to come out? This is really confusing. Holy crap. So, basically, I need to do something here, and get this, and, do something very interesting here. Get down in there, and get the battery out of there. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Let me see. I want to replace these batteries, but I can't because of the dang battery that just don't want to come out. I'm gonna have to ruin a spring here. That's the only way of getting this battery out of here. There. 2 are out. Oh, I think I can feel that they're starting to corrode. Now I just need to get this last one out. Finally, there. Last one came out. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is probably pretty small for a radio like this. To get back to have double A's. I feel like triple A's probably would have worked. Okay. Anyhow. Wow, that was kind of hard. Okay. So as you can see, these don't work anymore. So, anyhow. Anyway, now I have to go ahead and say goodbye to the Midland branded batteries. Thank you, Midland, for branding your batteries. It was nice having them while they lasted. And yeah, so anyhow, that was kind of okay. That battery was kind of easy. Okay, can I do the same thing here? Nope. Gotta do the unique way. Ouch, my hand is going to hurt after this. Okay. Alright, so bye-bye, Midland batteries. And we're gonna have to go ahead and fix this. But anyway, now that I guess we're not really gonna have a few more people here, we're gonna go ahead and reveal the intro. So now, I'm going to take these and put them right there, because those are dead now, basically. And I'm gonna turn down WLTF. Just a little bit. But anyhow, yes, we're about to see my lame Christmas intro. But I can only do so much on CapCut because it's going to make me 3 batteries, and I'm not going to have enough for the HH. HH is dying too, I think, so I'm gonna have to ask my grandparents for some batteries. That's what I'm gonna have to do then. I brought money, so if we need to buy some, I will. Alright, I guess we'll put the energizers in here. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, I hope these work. Okay, cool, they work. Alright. So. Come on, antenna. Thank you. There we go. Now. Okay, so, let's see what we got here. So now it can turn on again, because those Midland batteries are unfortunately dead now. So let's go ahead and, let's not turn that on. And we'll set the clock. 12-hour time, since we are in AM. And I think, wow. Nope, it's 10. Okay. Okay. There we go. Frequency. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can put this on channel 5. Actually, let's put this on. There we go, WBAL. And then... Whoa. Alright then.
Check out and make this to make in-store individual look heading an hour 20 is their average in minutes. Bruce Spring with low lag.
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills, baby.
Okay.
In Westminster, the temperature was 88. We checked for the official National Weather Service forecast was.
Yes, friends and neighbors.
Okay, cool. So that ER10's Air 10 VP is basically back in service. I was gonna have to ask my grandparents for new batteries for the HH when I'm here back. He was helping with donations. 88 here now. Heat index is 96. Wow. Okay. So speaking of which, there is a 84 degrees in my area with a 86 degree feel like. So it's 84 degrees feeling like 86 for me. And now that I've changed the stations on the AR10 VP, now I need to put the FM band back on 97.1. There we go. Alright, there's 97.1. And then you are going to be 106.9. What? I thought I put you on 101.9. How did you end up on 106.9? That's interesting.
Bag on the bed, and I go to move the duffel bag to see what's inside of it.
Okay, cool. So, now that we're all done, after the intro reveal, we'll do the observations. But anyway, who is ready for the intro reveal? Let me go ahead and put this back on my other account. But we are now ready for the intro reveal. So who is ready for the intro reveal? I just need to go ahead and get a few minutes, a little bit to get Google Drive up. But I will have the Christmas intro in there. But JEM's on, so 105.9 is a Christian station based out of Asheville that takes it over here. Interesting. Yeah, 105.9 is WMAL. So we are now going to go ahead and get ready for the Christmas intro reveal. I forgot to do this last week, but yep, tomorrow starts July, so we are now going to do the Christmas intro. So as soon as I find it, I will. Oh, great, an email. Never mind. Before I look for the Christmas intro, I gotta see what email I got. Probably a really annoying email. Probably from. Oh nope, WGAL. Never mind. WNBA to expand to 3 new cities over the next 5 years. Interesting. Aimed growing demand for the sport. Okay, interesting. So anyhow. I think I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay now. So, okay, so let me go ahead and pull up the Christmas intro. And then I will go ahead and, yep, Christmas intro. Okay. So, looks like 2023. Nope, 2025. Here we go. So, this is the new Christmas intro that I made. So, anyway, we are about ready for the Christmas intro. So, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to turn off the replay, so that way we can all see it, but I'm sure everybody is ready to see it. So let's go ahead and watch it. So that way, and yes, I don't want any complaints. If you don't like it, just keep it to yourself. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't like it, keep it to yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So we are now ready for the Christmas intro. So, who is ready for the Christmas intro? I'm going to pull it up right now so we can get ready to play it. There it is, the Christmas intro. So we are ready for the Christmas intro. Yesterday was getting WNG 642. That is nice. 105.9, 105.9 is something else. Yeah. So anyway, I think we're all ready for the Christmas intro. So anyway, here we go. Looks like JEM just changed his profile picture yet again, I think. So, okay, cool. JEM's ready. Chickpea's ready. Let me make sure this is not do not disturb so I don't get any. There we go. So that way I don't get any notifications during this. But anyway, you did the ER 310. So anyway, there you have it. Let's see here. We are ready for the Christmas intro. Let me just make sure the volume is at a good level. Okay. So here is it. Here it is. The very lame Christmas intro, but that's really the only thing I could do. So I would not have to. So CapCut would not make me download Pro. Anyway, here we go. This is going to be basically effective as of tomorrow. So here we go. So there you have it. I do really hope that you enjoyed that intro. So now that is basically effective tomorrow. And hopefully today or tomorrow I might be getting together with Kendall County WX to work on the special announcement for WSPX. But anyway, in the meantime, let me go back to WASH. There's Dark Horse by Katy Perry. So, anyway, there it was. There was the intro. So, it was probably pretty boring and crap, but yes. Looks like everybody likes the intro. But anyway, there you have it. I do hope that you have enjoyed. But anyway, now I'm going to go back to my replay so I can see where I am. And now I guess we can see if we can hear any observations. So there you have it. Now now that the replay is back on. So anyway, let me go ahead and actually I do not mean to do that. All right, let's go ahead and see what. Oh, let's do the HH for 42 or something like that. I'm gonna have to replace the HH's batteries too. So unfortunately, but
Cooling degree days yesterday.
oh,
This brings the monthly total to 310. The seasonal total.
but I don't really want to use those. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We'll use the ER10.
Here is a look at the weather features.
All right, let's see if we can get any observations.
Several days southwest at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.99 inches and falling. At Dover, Delaware, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 86 degrees, the dew point 76 degrees, and the relative humidity 70%, producing a heat index of 96. The wind was south at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.98 inches and steady. At Baltimore Washington International Airport, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 84 degrees, the dew point 72 degrees, and the relative humidity 67%. The wind was calm. The pressure was 29.99 inches and steady. At Wilmington Airport, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 83 degrees, the dew point 77 degrees, and the relative humidity 82%, producing a heat index of 92. The wind was southeast at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.01 inches and steady. Here are some reports across Delmarva at 10 a.m. At Ocean City, it was sunny with a temperature of 80. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 84 at Georgetown, Delaware, 88 at Salisbury, and 87 at Wallops Island, Virginia. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 85 at Aberdeen and 82 at Annapolis. Other nearby locations at 10 a.m. At Norfolk, it was sunny with a temperature of 87. At New York City, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 82. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 84 at Philadelphia, 83 at Washington, D.C., and 83 at Richmond. Once again, at 10 a.m. in Easton, Maryland, it was 86 degrees under sunny skies. At Dover, Delaware, it was 86 degrees under mostly sunny skies. At Baltimore Washington International Airport, it was 84 degrees under partly sunny skies. And at Wilmington Airport, it was 83 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Here is a nearby buoy report at 10 a.m. At Cambridge, Maryland, the air temperature was 85 degrees. The winds were from the southwest at 4 knots. The water temperature was 84 degrees. At Colchester Beach, Maryland, the air temperature was 81 degrees. The winds were from the southwest at 5 knots. The water temperature was 81 degrees. The current time is 10:54 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here is the regional weather forecast for the eastern...
Uh-oh, I think 52 is off the air. Oh, nope.
10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Altoona, mostly sunny 76. Bradford, partly sunny 74. Erie, partly sunny 77. Scranton, mostly sunny 74. Now some conditions to the south. Washington, D.C., partly sunny 82. Baltimore, partly sunny 84. Once again, in Harrisburg, it was 83 degrees under partly sunny skies. And at York, it was 82 degrees under mostly sunny skies. This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, station WXL 40, serving the lower Susquehanna Valley and originating from the National Weather Service and State College. Here's the hazardous weather outlook for the following county owners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. The 10 a.m. observation in Baltimore. At BWI Marshall Airport, partly sunny skies. The temperature was 84 degrees. Dew point 72. Humidity was 67%. Winds were calm and the barometric pressure was 29.99 inches and steady. Now for some observations from the surrounding area. At the Inner Harbor, 90 degrees with a heat index of 97. At Annapolis, the temperature was 82. Winds east at 6 miles an hour. At Martin State Airport, fog was reported. Visibility 6 miles. Wind was east at 6 miles an hour. And the pressure was 30.01 inches and steady. At Westminster, the temperature was 88. Wind south at 6 miles an hour. At Reagan National Airport, partly sunny. 83 degrees. South wind at 9. At Pawtuxet River Naval Air Station, partly sunny skies. It was 88 with a heat index of 96. Variable wind at 5 miles an hour. At Salisbury, it was mostly sunny. Visibility 10 miles. Temperature was 88 degrees, dew point 75. And the pressure was 30.01 inches and steady. At Ocean City, sunny skies. It was 80 degrees. Southeast wind at 9. At Dover, mostly sunny. 86 degrees with a heat index of 96. Wind south at 5. At Wilmington, mostly sunny skies. It was 83. Wind southeast at 9 miles an hour. At York, mostly sunny skies. It was 82. Wind calm. At New York, partly sunny skies. 84. Wind variable at 3 miles an hour. At Philadelphia, partly sunny skies. 84. Wind calm. At Raleigh, mostly sunny skies. 86. Wind calm. Now for some observations on the waters. At Colchester Beach, the wind was southwest at 5 knots, and the water was 81 degrees. At Francis Scott Key Bridge, the wind was south at 2 knots. At Thomas Point, the temperature was 80 degrees. Wind southeast at 5 knots. At Goose's Reef Buoy, the wind was south at 6 knots, and the water was 83 degrees. Waves were 0 feet. At Cove Point, the temperature was 81 degrees. Wind southeast at 8 knots. 15 miles east of Fenwick Island, the wind was southeast at 8 knots, and the ocean was 73 degrees. Seas were 3 feet. Here is a look at the weather features that will affect the region over the next several days. In the mid-60s. Experienced mariners, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. This is a statement from the National Weather. A cold front will move through the area on Tuesday, bringing
Alrighty then.
strong
So it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of an off period, a little bit from the observations. But anyway, let me see what we've got over here. You don't DX WXK97 as well as often. Makes sense. You probably can't really get that very well. But my most common DX station that basically has become a normal for me is WXJ20 Columbia, South Carolina. Nice. I noticed how this year Tropo has been less common, but this one we do have are better than years before. That's at least good. So let's see. Oh, hey, Simon, how you doing today? Not to be bothered, but you do have a Discord that focuses on Nice. Mainly Delmarva weather. So if you or anyone are interested in being it, nice. So Wake County WX, how you doing? So anyway, um, so I can I at least can get the Delmarva stuff if I am in here. So I am here right now. So if any alerts do come today, might be able to get some Delmarva stuff. Oh yeah, now that it's after now that it's after 1100 hours, I should be able to pull up the radar, and it should go a little, just a tiny bit past 1700 hours. So maybe I'll go ahead and pull up the radar really quick, and we'll see what it looks like. But there, I have WASH playing in the background, as you probably know. Oddly, I listened to WXL39 yesterday. There was no no weather reports available. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. WXL40 seems fine yesterday. I mean, I went home and 40 seemed to be fine. So yeah. But anyhow, in the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull up the radar. Let me at least check and see what it looks like. And see if we have anything today. Strong storm-wise, because it looks like in the hazardous weather outlooks, sounds like to me we've got the possibility of strong storm. So I'm just curious to know what the radar looks like. At least it'll be able to carry me through 1700 hours. But we'll see what it looks like between now and then. Oh, come on. Please load Weather Channel. Thank you. Now, please load your radar. Alright, I can exit out of that. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Are we expecting anything today? Ocean noon? No. Okay, there's rain spit starting. Oh, wow. At 13:28? Or 13:23? Okay, looks like we got some stuff starting to brew up. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it looks like we got something around Baltimore, looks like Bel Air, stuff like that. Okay. Something looks like it might be brewing up around Baltimore and stuff like that. 13:54, we'll have to see about that. Uh-oh. I really wanted to edit today, but maybe I can't. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, something's gonna be brewing up around the, going into Delaware today between almost 1700 hours. It looks like things are starting to brew up here, too. Let me see what it looks like for the future radar. Yeah, it looks like we might be getting hit with rain, but let's see here. Are there any spots, severe storm spots? Let me see if there's any spots here that I can maybe be able to get stuff from. Man, I really was hoping I could edit today, but maybe I can't. I don't know. I was hoping I could. Okay, maybe something goes up near Harrisburg. Okay, so I'll have to, maybe I'll have to see during the in a couple hours when I check the radar again. Maybe something might happen. I don't know. But I really do need to edit though. I do need to edit. And I still have that 49-minute video in my camera roll, which I'm pretty sure that was June 26th. Pretty sure it was June 26th, and I already uploaded that. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I uploaded that. I'm pretty sure that was June 26th. Yep, I do. June 26th is uploaded. 4865 to 4932. So I will be looking for 4933 today, which will be June 28th. June 28th will be starting 4933. So I'm gonna have to see. Like, basically, I'm gonna have to start editing. I'm gonna have to start editing as soon. And if an alert gets issued, then looks like I'm gonna have to go ahead and pause the editing. But wow, the report from Charlotte Douglas Airport was not available elsewhere in North Carolina, in South Carolina. Once again, at 8 a.m. -6, minus GSP, but yeah. Marginal risk for PHI, LWX, and CTP, unfortunately. Yep, I have that yet again today. So, maybe I'll get a couple things, but I don't really want to have a big one. I hope I don't, because I'm backed up now, y'all. I now have June 28th that I still have yet to edit. So, yeah. I still have yet to edit June 28th, the alerts from that day. So, I mean, yeah, it was a long stream, but I didn't really catch stuff from that. So, I don't think there were really much alerts from that. I still have to go to the chat stream on Saturday to be able to get the watch, since the watch was issued during that time. But, yeah, that was basically it. And then we had alerts that I was able to catch a few from 42 and 43, and then I think CTP talked twice. 3 times, I think. 2 SVRs and 1 FFW, but I think that was basically it after that, so, yeah, that's okay. But anyway, all I really have to do is just speed through it, and then basically I'm done. And then basically during when I was away, there was no alerts issued. When I was doing laundry and when I was at Walmart, there was no alerts. So, imagine a 2-hour SVR. Oh yeah, my god, that's would have been crazy. Looks like WASH is playing Eye of the Tiger now. Yep, they're playing Eye of the Tiger. So anyway, there you have it. But yeah, I think this thing is about done too, unfortunately. And it's been doing alright for now, I think. I don't know, maybe it might survive today. I don't know, we'll see. So anyhow. But anyway, we'll see what the HH, we'll see what the HH does today. If anything does develop today, maybe I might have to go on Channel 1. TAE had a 2-hour SVR on March 12th, 2022. Interesting, wow. That's crazy. So anyway, yep, there you go. But that's basically what's happening today. So maybe I might have something go, and maybe I'll have the HH monitor KEC or something like that. But I really want to get June 28th done, because holy crap, I really want to get that done. So, oh yeah, I can put this thing on. Okay, I forgot I can put this thing on. Yeah, I forgot to put the iPad in. It can go back to sending me notifications. I'm done revealing the reveal. So, but anyhow, there you have it. So anyway, tomorrow starts Christmas in July technically, but we have a special announcement on WSPX. So I'm going to be getting together with Kanawha County WX for that. I hope maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe Wednesday, but he flies out to Dallas on Thursday. So we had an SVR issued by GSP yesterday. Nice. TAE tends to issue SVRs that last forever. Interesting. Great. News 8 yet again has to bug me with a notification. But anyhow, yep, I think we basically are okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some observations. We already got 40. We already got 83 and 97's observations. Now we just need to get some other observations.
Partly sunny.
Here we go.
83 degrees. Variable wind at 7. At Harrisburg, partly sunny. 83 degrees. South wind at 3. At BWI Marshall, partly sunny skies. 84. Wind calm. At Roanoke, sunny skies. 79. Wind calm. Here is a look at the weather features that will affect the... At Piney Point, the wind was southwest at 4 knots. At Thomas Point, the temperature was 80 degrees. Wind southeast at 5 knots. Here is a look at the bird. Mostly sunny skies. The temperature was 80 degrees. Dew point 72. Humidity was 76%. Winds were variable at 7 miles an hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.00 inches and falling. Now for some observations from the surrounding area. At Cumberland, mostly sunny. Temperature 77. Southwest wind at 6 miles an hour. At Oakland, mostly sunny. Temperature 77. South wind at 5 miles an hour. At Winchester, mostly sunny. Temperature 79. West wind at 3 miles an hour. At Elkins, mostly sunny. 79 degrees. Southeast wind at 3. At Altoona, partly sunny. 76. Calm. At Johnstown, mostly sunny skies. 76 degrees. Wind south at 7. At Pittsburgh, partly sunny. 83. Variable wind at 7 miles an hour. At Charleston, mostly sunny skies. 82. Wind west at 7 miles an hour. At Wheeling, mostly sunny skies. 80. Wind south at 8 miles an hour. Here is a look at the weather features that will affect the...
There you go. There's WXM 43's report. We kind of got 42's report, but not the full list. Same thing with 736. WASH is in commercial. I'll put WLTF on. And good morning, Andy. Work has you busy today? Yeah, it's only Monday, unfortunately. So anyway, oh, I forgot to KHB 36. Crap.
Was rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch. The wind variable at 7 miles an hour. At Norfolk, fair. Temperature 87 degrees with a heat index of 96. At Ocean City, fair skies. It was 80 degrees. At Pawtuxet River Naval Air Station, partly sunny. Temperature 88 with a heat index of 96. At Quantico, fair skies. Temperature 81. Winds west at 7 miles an hour. For Richmond, partly sunny skies. It was 83. At Roanoke, fair. Temperature 79 degrees. At Winchester, fair. Temperature 79. At New York, fair skies. 82. At Philadelphia, partly sunny skies. 84. At Raleigh, fair skies. 86. Now for a few observations on the waters. At Washington Channel, the wind was south at 5 knots, and the water temperature was 83 degrees. At Piney Point, the wind was southwest at 4 knots. At Thomas Point, the temperature was 80 degrees. Wind southeast at 5 knots. The marine forecast for the coastal waters from Fenwick.
There we go. Okay, so anyway, so there was KHB 36's observations, but let's see what we've got. So you had a mistake in error. New York City RMT is next week on Wednesday, July 9th. Oh, interesting. I wonder what the furthest observations from a transmitter is. Oh, I wonder. I don't know. I'm volunteering at a donation center today, so certain times where I will be busy with people donating and stuff and organizing. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm glad, excuse me, I'm glad you're doing that stuff, though. It's actually really good that you are doing that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give the ER40 a little bit of a charge. Okay. So anyway, now time for the ER310. Cool. Nice. Alright, I'm good. For now, until we need to do some more, but yeah. So, I'm gonna try to keep those as charged as possible. I'm gonna try to, and, what to work on EAS Productions. Okay, nice, hello. Anyway. But yeah, hey. So, anyhow, let's see. It might be Denver on WXK85. Maybe. I don't know if I've heard Denver on WXK85, yo. But anyhow. So there you have it. We might get a thunderstorm today. That's true, we might be getting a thunderstorm today. Hopefully not a strong one, though. But they might be possible Arters so... and so there you have it. So... How does hand crack on weather radio works? I mean, I guess it gives it energy. I don't know if it actually charges it, though, but... Gives it energy, though. But anyway, yeah, Denver's on their observations, is it? Okay, cool. So... But yeah, I think, okay, there's Britney Spears playing now. It's Britney Spears. So, but yeah, there you go. But anyhow, but yeah, there was Britney Spears there playing on WLTF. So I actually am just really, really hoping that I can get the June 28th alerts edited. I know there's not a lot, so it's not going to be a big compilation at all. But still, it's going to be a compilation, so it's not going to be a big one. But yeah, I'll still have a couple stuff to edit out, but that's really it. We might have some thunderstorms today, so according to radar, apparently it's supposed to start off around 1300 hours, so 1 o'clock in other words, so maybe those might be strong. I don't know, we'll see. Denver to Oklahoma City is 679 miles. That's quite a distance for an observation. Oh, yeah, that's true. Gotta love, let's see. Gotta look at Cape. Oh, yeah, gotta look at the Cape. That's true. We'll see how much Cape we've got. I don't know. But anyway, there's what I have so far this morning. I have kind of blue sky, also, almost. I have blue sky, sort of, almost. Let's go take a look. It's a beautiful morning, though. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been outside, so I don't know what it feels like outside, but I can sure that the sky looks pretty nice, though. Nice and almost blue. Streaks of clouds, but that's really about it. So, I feel like if it were, to be severe weather time right now, I feel like that would be good cape for a severe storm to really bubble up. That's what I'm thinking. But hopefully, nothing like that will have anything like that. And I just hope we have a nice thunderstorm. We don't need any of the destructive stuff. But if that's what if that's what today is possible, um, you never heard of Cape before. Oh, interesting. So the furthest GSP observation at your house is Huntsville, Alabama, which is heard on WWG 82. Oh, nice. So it's a measure for supercells. Yep. So there you have it. But anyway, excuse me, pardon me. But anyhow, let's go ahead and see if we have some more observations. See what if we can hear.
Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening as a
Oh,
AM observations.
or to listen to theirs.
Eastern Bay to the 80s elsewhere on Tuesday. Hours and storms at times. Some with heavy rain and perhaps gusty winds. More in the way of drier weather and less day. West 42, broadcasting from the National Weather Service office in Sterling, Virginia, and transmitting on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz from an antenna located in Hagerstown, Maryland. The 11 a.m. observations. At Hagerstown Regional Airport, mostly sunny skies. The temperature was 83 degrees. Dew point 72.
We have around 2,000 Cape
Humidity
today.
was 69%.
Nice.
Winds were south at 5 miles an hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.01 inches and steady. At Martinsburg, mostly sunny skies. The temperature was 83 degrees. Dew point 73. Humidity was 72%. Winds were variable at 3 miles an hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.00 inches and steady. Now for some observations from the surrounding area. At Cumberland, mostly sunny. Temperature 81. South wind at 3
Pardon me.
miles an hour. At Oakland, mostly sunny. Temperature 79. Southwest wind at 7 miles an hour. At Winchester, mostly sunny. Temperature 81. Southwest wind at 3 miles an hour. At Westminster, mostly sunny. Temperature 88. Wind south at 6 miles an hour. At Dulles Airport, partly sunny. Temperature 85. Wind south at 6 miles an hour. At Reagan National Airport, partly sunny. 84. South wind at 9 miles an hour. At Bedford, the temperature was 79. Calm. At Altoona, mostly sunny. 82 degrees. Variable wind at 3. At Johnstown, mostly sunny skies. 79. Wind south at 5 miles an hour. At Pittsburgh, partly sunny. 83 degrees. South wind at 10. At Harrisburg, cloudy. 85 degrees. South wind at 3. At BWI Marshall, partly sunny skies. 87. Wind east at 5 miles an hour. At Roanoke, mostly sunny skies. 83. Wind variable at 5 miles an hour. The current time is 11:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The latest river levels in the Potomac, Shenandoah.
There we go. Now I got their full observations. There we go. Now that we got their full observation, that is very correct. So, anyway, I'm hoping that we'll be okay. How are you doing, HH? Are you doing okay? You are. I don't see your sign yet. National Hurricane Center issues advisory for tropical storm got away for something flow, something like that. I have to check it out. And it's just a marginal, but I don't think you'll need to worry about SVRDs, but you never know. Sometimes these storms that have in the past have done destructive tags for marginals, so that's happened before. So I don't think we're going to get one today, but maybe we might. Turn, would you please? Thank you.
Have you seen the new trend out called 90s Kid Summer? The idea is to give your kids the kind of summer you had back when everything was a lot simpler in the world. It means things like running through sprinklers, drinking hose water, and riding bikes all day, all with minimal supervision. Basically, just get outside and don't come back until it's dark outside. 90s nostalgia is big, so that's one reason it's trending, but there's also a general feeling that kids don't get to be kids anymore. But is a 90s Kid Summer actually doable in the year 2025? Experts say it might be a great idea for some families, but not others, so don't force it if you don't think you can make it happen. It's harder to do if you live in a city or a not-so-safe area, or both parents go and work. There's also a chance your child isn't capable of having a 90s Kid Summer. If you force them outside, they might not know what to do with themselves. An expert at Michigan State explained this, saying you can't just have this overscheduled, technology-saturated life for 9 months of the year and then switch into this absolute freedom. We haven't prepared children for that yet. She says if you force them to act like a 90s kid, they might just end up stressed out and more anxious than what they already were. What's some of your favorite 90s stuff in the summer that you were able to get into? Let me know on our text line, 1-888-7975-975.
I'm John Tesh, and coming up, there's proof that our pets help us feel less pain. I'm going to share what happens when patients are with a pet for just 10 minutes. Next, in today's Intelligence for Your Life Minute.
This weekend is what summer's all.
Well, there's Whitney Houston. So there you go. There's WASH now, but there you have it. There's WASH. But anyway, there you go. Now the WLTF is a commercial. We'll go ahead and play WASH now. But there you go. It's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a '90s kid, so unfortunately, I'm not able to really experience what it was in the '90s. But maybe I could, if somebody wants to. But anyhow, oh come on. So anyway, yep, you're full of batteries now, so you work. And obviously you're not going to turn off now on your own. Yeah, you're not going to turn off now on your own. So there you go. But yep.
DC's at 97.1. Wash FM.
There you go. There's WASH. So anyway, so there basically is it. So, oh yeah, this alarm clock, by the way. Oh man. There you go. It's 11:23 right now. This alarm clock here is what this is. So anyway, I'm probably going to charge this phone up and then, oh, I don't know. I really hope I don't have to come and track severe storms later. I need to get June 28th out. And it looks like June 28th most likely will probably be using the Christmas intro, unless if I can get it out today. But I think it's going to be premiere, so it might have the Christmas intro, I think, since it'll be premiering in July. So, yeah, we'll have to see, because it'll probably be premiering in July. Today's the last day of June. If I can get it out and it premiered tonight, I actually doubt I'm going to be able to get it premiered tonight, so I think it's going to have the Christmas intro and outro anyway. That's what I think. So anyway, yeah, that's really what I think is going to happen. So anyway, there you go. There's the clock. I don't know why I'm sharing. There. I don't know why I'm just showing off the clock, but I am. But that's probably what I'm. For some reason, that's just what I'm gonna do. So anyway, come out there. There we go. Aha. There we go. And then But yeah, everybody's now on WASH. You're on WASH. You're on WASH. You're on WASH. And you're on WASH. All prepared for tonight for, of course, my favorite radio show. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, yeah, y'all, I think we're going to have our videos as the Christmas intro and outro. Because I think the June 28th videos will probably come out tomorrow if I decide to get it done today and premiere it. So, yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll add the normal. Maybe I'll add the normal intros today. Maybe I'll do the normal intro today. But I think I did June 30th last year. I was able to upload on July 1st. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But pretty sure that's when June 30th of 2024 was uploaded. I'm pretty sure. But it looks like June 30th, 2025 won't be that bad. I thought we don't have a slight risk this year on this day. We had a slight. We had one last year. We have a marginal this year, so we'll see. July 1st might be a little bit more active. It looks like Tuesday might be a better propagation for storms, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's really what I'm thinking of doing. So anyway, yeah. But anyway, I think I'm going to probably go ahead and hang up here a little bit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start editing. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to go ahead and do. And at least there hasn't been a July 16th yet. Let's hope not. Yeah, I hope not. There's not going to be a July 16th event. Anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and hop off so that way I can start editing a little bit of the compilation from June 28th, since I'm already 2 days late for that. But anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed, and I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and probably use the Christmas intro. July 16th, 2025 is calmer. I hope so. I hope so. That's what I hoped. That's what I hoped to happen. Pardon me, but anyway, I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe if you're affected in the marginal. Anyway, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, I might be coming back on later. Who knows? 7/16/25 better be calm, unlike 7/16/24. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me, and I'm gonna see you next time. Until next time. Bye, y'all.